Everyone's being BDB. You know, I think Liko has had a rougher start than Ash did. Yeah, we look back and Ash was getting shocked by Pichu and then attacked by a lot of Spearows and... yeah, and that was in the first episode. Okay, so maybe not, because as well, Liko has hired bodyguards. Well, she didn't hire them, her mother hired them for her. Well, with that said, let's get into the review of episode 3. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let's help build this channel. We are so close to 200. Liko is still on the airship of the Rising Volteclers and finally gets clued in that they are her bodyguards. And also, no, Roy is not on the airship, even though Murdoch did say there was children on the airship, but the only child that seemed to be there was Liko. Once they land the airship at a port, Murdoch gets a Rockruff to sniff out Sprigatito, because Rockruff can never forget a scent. We are then shown a female grunt of the explorers fawning over Sprigatito. Amethio, however, makes it clear that he is not using Sprigatito as a bargaining chip, and gets a phone call that the airship has followed them to that little town. While collecting packages, Liko hears Rockruff barking, so she runs straight there and sees Freed, Murdoch, and Rockruff, and of course the female grunt. The female grunt then runs away and lures them into their hideout. Once they get there, Amethio and Freed continue their battle from the airship. This gives Liko enough time to go off with Rockruff and find Sprigatito. Now, if I'm being honest, I didn't think Sprigatito would go with Liko, because you even see here that Sprigatito doesn't seem to be happy that Liko's even here. I thought Sprigatito would stay with the female grunt and Liko would try and get Sprigatito back in a more emotional way. No, that doesn't happen. They're able to scurry off with Sprigatito, but then are stopped by the female grunt. The female grunt calls out Sprigatito, and Sprigatito just, turns its head away from her. Sprigatito then uses leafage to escape along with Rockruff and Liko. Freed sees this and, Freed and Amethio are somehow on top of the roof. They went from being on the ground to on top of the roof. Not a clue how it happened, but Freed jumps up onto his Charizard and everyone's back on the airship. Before this as well, the male grunt of the explorers has thrown a tracking device on the airship so the explorers will know where they are. Liko says she wants to find out the mystery behind her pendant and why the explorers were after her. So she says she'll stick around with the Volteclers. Yay! Free does explain that their jobs are to unravel the mysteries of the world and Pokemon, which is literally their thing. It's not just a little thing he's saying. No, that's actually what the Rising Volteclers do. And I knew it was going to happen, but I was kind of unsure because they were in the school setting. But we are going to Paldea, baby! Also, Liko is nice enough to let Anne know that she will not be there to take classes, but she'll take them remotely instead. So it'll be a while before we see Anne in person. And ya boy, Roy, it's his time to shine at the end of the episode. We see a very excited Roy leave his house running down to the beach. And on that beach, what does he find? He finds a flag, a pirate flag. Is it from Luffy's crew? No, it is not from the Straw Hat. It is from the Rising Volteclers. That just means we're going to end up here next. Most likely. So I'm excited that we're going to be going around Paldea in the anime. There's part of me that was like, oh, we're in Kanto. Are we going to see old stuff around there or whatever? It was like a little tease. We were just there for an episode and a half, and then we were up in the sky, and then we were in a different town. Now we're going to Paldea. But I am excited to see what we're going to discover in Paldea. Will the school from the game be there? Will certain characters also pop up in the anime? I hope so. It's going to be brilliant. And, you know, maybe we can even get Team Store showing up. Oh, my face. But yeah, Roy is going to be in episode 4, so I'm looking forward to that as well. Pokemon Horizons. It's too early to judge how it's going, but I'm enjoying it so far. I don't think they've dropped the ball with it at all. They haven't dropped the Pokeball with it. But of course, as always, I want to know what ye think of Pokemon Horizons. Are you enjoying it? What are you looking forward to in the future with this? What do you want to see? What characters would you like to see from the games in the anime? And yeah, so leave a comment and we can have a conversation. But that's it from me, BDB Mutane.